Honestly, seeing a promo like this makes me so happy that the black community has a horror movie character to lean on. It kind of makes me jealous as a Mexican. Where's our horror movie characters? Someone get to work on El Paletero, the horror movie. Hey guys, thanks so much for clicking on this video. Oh, some of y'all saw the title of this video and thought, oh my god, I can't believe I forgot there was a Candyman movie coming out. Well, I'm here to remind you, Nia DaCosta's Candyman is still coming out later this year, scheduled for September 25th, 2020, and they just happened to release a new promo teaser trailer online for the Candyman movie, and as soon as I saw it, I knew I just had to talk about it. I'm gonna be breaking down all these details, but I'm gonna need your guys' opinions on this. What do you think of when studios promote their movies this way and not necessarily showing footage from the actual movie? And are you still looking forward to the new Candyman movie? Will you be watching it in theaters, or it's not a movie that you're willing to risk stepping outside for? So today on Twitter, Nia DaCosta, the director of this new Candyman movie that is being produced by Jordan Peele, released this paper puppeteer promo explaining the origins and racial injustice of the black community, tying it further into the roots for the Candyman movie. She had this to say exactly on it: Candyman, at the intersection of white violence and black pain, is about unwilling martyrs, the people they were, the symbols we turn them into, the monsters we are told they must have been. And really, this promo is an eerie little experience to sit through. There's no spoken words, it's all just score and social injustice in the black community. But I love how it ties into the roots of the Candyman character, because I know a lot of people still are unfamiliar with the Candyman's origins. Basically, he was a painter, a very gifted painter who was later commissioned to do a portrait of a white man's daughter, and then when that man found out that the painter and the woman were falling in love, he had him lynched, hand cut off, put on a hook, covered in honey, stung by bees, and apparently in addition to the origin, thanks to this new promo, he was also set on fire. Now I bring this up for a couple of reasons. One, not only to bring up how this is so relevant in our time, but because of how relevant everything is going on right now in our lives with the Black Lives Matters movement. This feels like the perfect kind of movie coming out later in the year to unite people and really draw them forward to the movie theater, giving me really high hopes that this Candyman movie will perform extremely well at the box office, setting up the franchise they're hoping for. Not to mention that this teaser trailer releasing online also kind of lets me know that they still plan to release this in theaters, because there's been some speculation and rumors that the Candyman will be ending up going on VOD. That is digital, where you could just rent it at home online. And I know some people would much rather do that just to be in the comfort of their own homes. I'm just a person who believes in the movie theater experience, so I definitely want to see this movie on the big screen. The question really is, though, at what level would this hit at the box office? Because I think if we had normal circumstances and this pandemic wasn't going on with a bunch of social distancing rules, I think this has the potential to be one of the biggest openings for a horror movie. Comparing it to some of the most recent ones like Halloween 2018, that opened up at $76 million at the box office. The movie Us opened up also at $70 million, and since this is sort of associated with Jordan Peele and his name is all over the posters and trailers, I think that's a figure that's very reachable. But the other reason I want to bring this up is because I absolutely miss when studios would make special trailers like this for their movies. There's this sort of art style that's gone out of fashion when promoting your movies, where it feels like you have to show footage that's in your film. And I know obviously we want to see actual footage of the movie because we want to know what we're paying for, but I think after you give us the first little teaser trailer, every trailer from there should be promotional stuff like this, just to remind us that the movie is coming and the themes about it. I go back to like that small little teaser we had for the first Scooby-Doo movie. I thought that was a really cute way, and that's a scene that was never meant to be in the movie, that was made specifically just for trailers. We also had the Child's Play reboot, who did this creative thing with claymation. When that came out, I thought that was really awesome and gave you an idea of what they were going for in that movie. So I really applaud Nia DaCosta and the team at Universal for doing this sort of promotional work on the Candyman movie, because not only does this fit perfectly with our times in this social injustice, but it's also a way to inform your audience of the origin of your character and what the themes of the movie is about without actually ruining scenes in your movie that people won't be surprised by. Because I have to think that they're going to give us the Candyman origin once again in live action form in this new movie. There's a reason this one is titled Candyman, exactly like the first Candyman movie, even though this is a sequel. They're trying to introduce it to new audiences, so we're going to get that origin story again, and it would have sucked if they gave us a trailer where they show us exactly what's going to be in the movie and the origin they'll show us, because then we won't be surprised when we actually see it in theaters. So having it shown this way, I think, is really smart, creative, creepy. Not to mention, I also wanted to bring this up to see if there was still hype for this movie, if people were still excited to go back to movie theaters, because with movies getting pushed back, stuff being delayed, and no big news really happening anytime soon, I'm curious to what your guys' opinion is on all of this. So be sure to let me know down below on what you think of all this. Make sure to hit that like button if you made it this far in the video. Don't forget to subscribe if you want more movie related content. Follow me on Twitter at 3C Film Review. As always, I'm Chris. Take care.